Hey everybody, can you hear what I hear? Baby chickens, round one. So yesterday on Facebook we found some Buckeye chicks that were for sale, 12 days old. Got a good price on them, so we got 10. So far from what it looks like, I've got 3 roosters maybe out of the whole 10. The rest all seem to be hens. So I'm just going to touch on our brooder and how we have this set up, and then we'll be putting up some videos and some pictures as to how these guys progress as the weeks go on. So for our brooder, we use a large Rubbermaid container, and we just drilled some holes along both sides so that way we can get airflow if we do put the container top on this. And we put a nice deep layer of sawdust in with them, and then we just put a board over here with their water and the feeder, and we're going to get some magic water put through these guys over the next couple days. And the magic water is just a mix of garlic, honey, apple cider vinegar, and water, just as an immune system boost. Keeps everybody healthy when they're young. These guys are 12 days old, so they're pretty much past the really crucial stage, and they're starting to feather out, so they're doing really well. So this is just as simple as the brooder is. This is all you really need. This is the same container you might have seen that we use to transport our big chickens back and forth from the horse barn to their static coop. But this is just as simple as it gets. I've had up to 20 meat birds in this for the first week and a half to 2 weeks, and then they go into a bigger section of a stall in the barn. But for the layers, they take a longer time to grow. They don't get as big as fast, so they can actually stay in this for the full 3 weeks. These guys are, like I said, 12 days old now, and they've still got lots of room. So we have a heat light that goes on this to keep them warm, just because it's not big enough to put a hover brooder in, so we use a heat light. And we're just really careful about it. We keep it clean, keep everything away from the light bulb so there's no chance of it catching on fire. We got these guys in the basement of our house right now because it's February, middle of February, and we're still getting a lot of cold temperatures and snow, so these guys are too young to go outside yet. Too vulnerable, so they're going to stay in here until they're 3 or 4 weeks old, and then we'll move them to the barn under heat lights over there. But so this is just, like I said, as simple as it gets. Just a small little quart-sized jar. This one's plastic. Chick water and feeder, and we use a chick starter ration. And then we built this top to go on it. If you don't have pets or cats or anything that can get in at them, this isn't necessary. But we built this top with hardware cloth to help keep the cat from getting in at them here at the house or at the barn. And it's just 2x2 lumber that we milled out on our mill, and then we use 1/2-inch hardware cloth and fence staples to hold it together, and it's just screwed on the ends with some deck screws. And then we put this little block over there so that heat light has a clamp that holds it, and we can mount the heat light right to this. So this can be a standalone structure. You don't need anything beside it to hang the light off of. So these are them. There's all 10. They're hard to see because of the red light. So I'll unhook it for a second. Oh, it's even darker. So these are our new layers. Hopefully we've got a majority hens and not a whole lot of roosters, but these guys are a dual-purpose bird. The Buckeyes are known for being a dual-purpose bird, and these guys are mixed. Some of these guys might be purebred Buckeyes. Some of them are a mix of Orpington Buckeyes, hybrids, layer hybrids. So we're very hopeful for these guys. These guys are going to do well, I think. Buckeyes are known for being good foragers and good free-range birds. So these guys will be great outside on till jobs and controlling bugs and all kinds of stuff like that once they get older. They're all full right now, but when they're hungry, I put a little bit of feed in on the bedding, and they scratch and dig through it, and they're quite the little foragers already. So yeah, this is, like I said, this is as simple as a brooder as you need. Like I said, this will do 10 10 chicks for 3 weeks very comfortably until they're ready to go outside, and then they go into the electric nets or the static coops. And yeah, that's it. We just chick starter, magic water, container, deep bedding, cover to protect them if you have kids or other pets that may get to them. Cover's very handy. It just hangs down over the edge, and heat light or a hover brooder, and you're all set. We have these guys next to the wood stove, so it's extra warm. They probably really don't need the light. I just have the light so that way if the stove goes out and I'm not here, and it helps keep them up, keep them eating, so they grow well. They stay nice and healthy. So stay tuned. We'll have some more videos of these guys as it goes on. Bye.